Quality versus quantity, probably the most debated thing on social media.
Because how many views do you think you've gotten in total?
I think we got like 50 million plus total.
Wow.
50 million?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's how you do it.
All right, let's get into it then.
Okay, so what's the biggest mistake business owners make when they're trying to grow their personal brand?
I'd say the biggest mistake when they try to grow their personal brand is that because most business owners, the ones that we are working with, they're all so busy. And then when they're so busy, they just put no effort into their content. I get you're busy, but also if you were to take just an hour a week and you just research what the biggest creators in your niche are doing, then you could probably take your content from being completely unstrategic, because most business owners, they post podcast clips or random clips, and then their page just gets no traction. But if they just take an hour a month or just an hour a week, and you research what the top competitors are doing and then just copy their videos, you can make your videos go from this to all the way here without really changing how much time you spend, how much effort you actually do.
And you do this for yourself?
I use it all myself, yeah. All our most viral videos done for myself or for my clients.
We just replicated what the most viral videos in our niche were, and then we just made it better, and then made it related to our offer.
And when did you notice your own content was taking off?
Yeah, so I used to be stuck at 200, 300 views. Literally every single video, I got 200, 300 views with 3 likes. And I was so excited when I got my first 1,000 viewed video. And I was in what everyone calls 200 view jail. And then and then when I first got out of 1,000 view jail, I was in 1,000 views. That's when I first knew, okay, I think my account actually has potential now. But I mean, most people watching this, most business owners, bro, they're probably in 200, 300 view jail, and they probably think their account is dead. That's exactly what I thought before. But once your videos start to hit 1,000 views, 1,000 views, 1,000 views, that's where you're probably going to go viral at that time.
Yeah, I think we've all been in 200 view jail. So, Bruno, personally, what do you think made your content start performing so much better?
Actual value for sure.
Actionable value and so look, there's 2 things. The first thing is that was keeping me in 200 view jail was coming up with my own content ideas. That was actually screwing me over, because you're just reinventing the wheel. You're taking shots in the dark, and that's not how marketing or content works. And 2 is actionable value. So actionable value is basically value that your viewers can implement right after watching your video. So actionable, I was given the most generic value. Okay, let's say for example you're a fitness coach, right? And a fitness coach said, here is a cardio workout. No, okay, let's say that you wanted to tell someone to lose weight, and then generic advice would be go on the treadmill 3 times a week and for 30 minutes. Oh no. Generic value will be go do cardio 3 times a week. But actionable value is go on the treadmill for 30 minutes every single day, have this food after and this night routine. Actionable value is by far what makes people actually engage, follow you, and then come back for more.
So coming up with my own content ideas and providing generic value was shit. And then researching and then actual value is what actually made my account skyrocket.
Cool. So you kind of frame your videos and how you've actually framed it with actionable value, but where do you actually find those viral ideas in the first place?
Yeah. So
what everyone should do is they should just go to the top creators in their niche and then just find their most viral videos. And that's literally what I did. I went to the biggest guy in my niche, I scrolled through his reels, and I just copied the most viral video.
Generally,
tools, kind of systems that you use to do this?
I do use this one app, this one tool. I'm not going to get into that, it's a bit nerdy. But yeah, it's just a Chrome extension. But honestly, just go on Reels yourself and go to the Reels tab and just search through the creators thing. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
Quite cool. So what do you think personally is more important? Just posting tons of things with quantity or the quality of your videos?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a very good question. Quality versus quantity, probably the most debated thing on social media. I feel if you're just starting social media, then you should probably go for quantity at start, so you just get more experience. But eventually, if you actually want to grow, then you need to start combining both. I think you got to do both. Nowadays, it's getting so competitive. Before, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, you could just have quantity and you'd win. But now you need quality and quantity. That's just how the game works now. And that's why our clients are just destroying people, because we post every single day for our clients We have the best research content, the best scripts, and like the best lead automation setup for every single video. And think about that. Every single video is optimized, coming out every single day. Like those are the people that are gonna win. So like the harsh reality is you just gotta do both. Like that's just, I know you guys hate to hear that. You want to hear some like, you know, thing to get rich quick or go viral quick, but that's just, yeah, harsh reality.
And between 2024 to now going into 2025, what is the biggest shift that you've seen with actually growing your brand, et cetera, et cetera?
Storytelling. I think a lot of people are loving storytelling now. Like storytelling is becoming a huge thing. So like being able to tell a story, hook people in with like a before and after transition, and then relating it back to your offer, like that gets in tons of leads nowadays. But it also depends like whether you're B2C or B2B. Like B2C is way more storytelling because that's like lower ticket, but B2B, that's also storytelling, but also you need to keep it so professional in B2B. So yeah, but storytelling is a huge thing in 2025. Yeah. So that's something that's taken over.
Cool. So we've touched on content, how to kind of build your brand. But when it comes to leads, you know, even if you have a massive brand, you get millions and millions of views, a lot of people still aren't making money from it. So what's the best way that you see to actually generate leads from your content?
Yeah, so getting leads from your content is also coming down to like the actual content itself. You know, if you try to go viral and then just completely disregard your niche and you just try to go viral in other niches, you're going to attract a bunch of like idiots, right? I remember when I first went viral, I made a mistake, like, and I attracted the complete wrong type of crowd. So like you can have the best lead capture systems in the world, but also if your content attracts a bunch of unqualified people, and that's bad. Now, the best way is to just create content that goes viral in your niche. Like we had our tax CPA client and we made him go viral in the tax niche. And there were so many verified people. Now, once you get the qualified followers to follow you after going viral, then it's about like ManyChat, where you can automate the DMs. And then it's about placing in an appointment setter, right? And then that appointment setter can message all of the qualified leads. And then you can have like, yeah, I mean, those two things. And also story CTAs and CTAs to ManyChat, like all those types of things. Basically, it's just about taking everyone, whether that's through stories, your reels, lead automations, or DMing them. It's basically just taking everyone and pushing them down the same funnel. That's really it. Just take all of your audience and push them down the same funnel. Like to your one landing page or to your one book a call page or whatever you have. Just, yeah, that's it.
And to get leads, what kind of content do you think people should be posting?
Yeah. So going viral is obviously great because you'll attract a bunch of leads, but authority content is one style of content that always gets really good leads. Now, authority content is basically your whole brand. You should only be talking to one person, right? Like don't try to go viral and talk to everyone. Just talk to one person. Talk to one person, one specific problem over and over again, and you will attract your ICP, right? Your ideal client profile. So honestly, like this might sound generic, but it's also the best value. Just literally talk to the same person over and over again and talk to your ideal client in your content and you'll get leads. Like it's as simple as that.
When it comes to the messaging side of content to actually speak to those kind of people, how would you kind of frame this? What kind of funnel would you have within your content to actually take that prospect through that buyer journey?
Yeah, so they start to follow you, right? And from then they're still a cold lead. They watch more content, so they're getting warm. If you have a YouTube channel, they can also go with that and they can get more warm through there. Instagram stories is a great way as well. So it's really all these content that's why content is so powerful, because you have a whole content ecosystem, and through that you can get nurtured so fast. And yeah, but like that's all I have really to say, to be honest.
Okay, so personally, run this funnel for your clients specifically. What kind of results have they seen with this funnel?
Yeah, so we had one client, Josh. He went from 13K followers to over 130K followers, and he got millions of views, right? And that's the same process. Like before working with us, he was at 300 views. He was posting random podcast clips, and we all know that doesn't work. And then yeah, we got millions of views for him. But I think the craziest ever client success story is Andre. He went from 300 followers to 70K followers, fully booked out calendar, high ticket calls 3 times a week, closed. But he landed a $500,000 inbound DM lead, like deal. Like closed from organic content. Like that's just insane because you can pull a lever, spend 2 hours on content in a month, and get inputs like 500K. Like content is just so high leverage, and that's why I'm doubling down on it for myself and obviously my clients.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Okay.